Well, as you know, things around here on Wednesdays can get pretty wild, and I'm pretty excited today, not just because of all the great Greek sugar I just ate, but also because we're bringing back in Antwan Scott from Carolina Heat Canines and Tonka. Hey, buddy. I do like what you've done. You've coordinated your shirt with a collar, by the way. Don't think I didn't notice that, Antwan.
Yeah.
So let's talk about aggression today. You know, some dogs are just more aggressive than others. They're all personalities, right?
Yeah. Some of them are personalities, but some of them are just learned behaviors as well.
Okay.
With dogs, there's a lot of different types of aggressions, but for the audience, the one I want to talk about that I see the most is when I'm walking, and everybody sees this. Neighbors who have dogs at the window, and they're just going nuts every time you walk by.
Sure.
Well, what this does is it builds up aggression.
Okay.
Maybe
so for the inside dog or the dog you're walking outside?
For the inside dog.
Okay.
What happens is the dog, sometimes out of frustration, out of boredom, or what have you.
Because he wants to get out and play. He's like, man, it's a beautiful day outside. That's a good-looking dog. That's a nice pink collar.
Wants people to pay attention to him. Wants people to know that they're there. You know, the whole nine. And what tends to happen is frustration builds up with the dog.
Right.
They can't go out and they can't see that mailman going by.
Right.
They can't see.
And dogs do love a good mailman.
The kids playing.
Some ketchup and some mustard. Sure. Anyway.
Yeah. So they can't get to that. So what that does is it builds up this frustration.
Okay.
Right. Over time and over time. So say one day, mailman decides to come after hours, weeks, months. Finally, the mailman gets to the door. The dog sees him. What the owner does next is holds the collar.
Right.
And puts tension on the collar. Hold up, cutie, hold up, baby.
Sure.
And while the dog ready to go, right? So they have to let the dog go.
Right.
To sign for the package, and as soon as they do, wham, the dog goes. So when the dog goes for that, that's also a reward for that dog.
Because he's been waiting and going, just come on, man, come on, Cliff.
Yeah.
How do you, from inside, then, how do you stop your dog from being excited? I mean, a dog's a dog. He's going to see out the window, right?
Yeah, dogs are going to get excited.
Yeah.
But one of the things that you can do, simple things, block that view.
Okay.
Shut the curtains, the blinds, whatever you have to do.
Just take away that
stimulation that the dog is, you know, all the time. What have you? If you have to, put them in another room. It sucks. I know it sucks, but we're going to have to stop, you know, that behavior from happening. We have to figure out what it is, and if you start barking and stuff, then we have to stop it.
Now, if the dog occasionally sees that, it's going to be less aggressive then, without that pent-up frustration.
Yes, without that pent-up frustration. If you can, stop that dog. If you know, in the moment that it happens, just to stop it, to kind of get it down, or not. Call me.
All right, or just call Antwan Scott, Carolina Heat Canine. Maybe Tonka will answer the phone for you. He's such a well-behaved dog. He is busy. Guys, stay with us. We're coming back here on a Wild Wednesday. Don't move. You either, buddy.